Good morning to everyone. Good morning. Hope we're all doing great here. I was literally live. I was on here on time, but I did not click go live. So I was talking to myself for a whole 3 minutes or so, but we are here. Hope we're all doing well. Hope everything is going great so far. Let us get right to the charts. Let's get right to it. First time in the live stream, welcome. Good morning. Let's see what the market has for us today. As always, so excited to be on live again. It's always fun to come on live. Longest time, Stan, long time, I know. But I've been going live this whole week, so, been going live this whole week, getting back into the groove. I did miss these live views, these live trading. Time to see what teasing all about. Let's see what we can do today. You didn't have to retract your message, brother. Let's see what we have today. Let's start off on YM. Okay, so on YM here, we can see here that we are inversing a fair value gap. Right here. We've inversed that fair value gap. So bias on the day is bearish. I am kind of bearish on the day. The only thing that is kind of putting me off is the fact that we are still bouncing into this 4-hour. We've bounced from it. So my bias today is kind of not certain, but I am leaning more towards the downside. I am definitely leaning more towards the downside. So my bias for the day is bearish, leaning more towards the downside, but I am also paying attention to this 4-hour fair value gap that we have down here. And I'm leaning more towards the downside because we've just inversed this 4-hour fair value gap. Also on Russell, we are leaning more towards the downside. We're still in this 4-hour fair value gap as well. On Russell, we are still like bouncing inside of it. So we could just bounce from there. But, if we do inverse it to the downside, my bias will be switched to bearish. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. It's really because I took off the school from my links, and I just put it on there, and I haven't been really promoting it, but I do need to promote it. Burry, do you continue your 10K to 100K challenge? Yes, I actually did, but however, I just literally just went like kind of ghost and did it like, I am still in the process of it, but it was too much pressure on me, so I had to like kind of step back and get a good grip of my swing trading strategy. But I'm gonna be back, guys. Don't worry. I already even posted a trade yesterday on gold that I was interested in, so I will definitely keep you guys posted. Do not worry. Do not worry. But yeah, man. Happy to see you guys. Guys, give this chat a like, man. Give it a like so that more people can join, more people can see this live. And if they're interested, they can, join and watch what we do. Yeah, a lot of people like trading gold and BTC. A lot of you like that. And I am getting more into gold. I am like, building my strategy to work on gold. So I did a video yesterday, explaining my thoughts on gold. But that is for later. That is for later. But yeah, let's see what we have here. Let us see what we have here today. So we are still bouncing from this 4-hour fair value gap. And we are bouncing from this daily fair value gap on YM. But I'm just going to be patient and just let the market tell us what it wants to do. No rushing. Just let the market tell us what it wants to do. Think gold the way to go. Everybody loves gold. Everybody loves gold. So yeah, don't worry. Like, I'm fine-tuning my strategy to work on gold. So like, especially swing trading on gold. So that's coming up. Do not worry. Yeah, and Bitcoin as well, and Bitcoin. But guys, don't worry. Like, today we're just day trading, futures like I usually do. So that's the focus today. Market open 10. Give this chat a like. Don't stop liking. Like it, like it, like it, like it. Like it until I start doing giveaways. I will be doing giveaways soon on here, so do not worry, guys. Got you guys covered. Funded account giveaways, so 20 minutes until red folder news. Shit. Bitcoin to 43,000. That's gonna be crazy, man. Because I am heavily invested in Bitcoin, so that's gonna be insane. I do think it can head to like 63. I do see 63 being like its support level where Bitcoin can bounce from. But again, you never know what's gonna happen with these markets. But I am looking at Bitcoin at 63 to potentially add more. So yeah, I'm just waiting to see. I was bearish on the day because we have inversed, fair value gaps to the downside. But I am also careful because I do understand that we can bounce from this 4-hour fair value gap, shaded in green. I do understand that we can bounce from it, shaded back white. So I'm paying attention to that as well. So if we can bounce here and get all my checklist, if all my checklists check out and we bounce nicely from here, I am definitely going to participate in this trade. Bitcoin to 38K, I highly doubt that. But again, you never know with these markets. But I highly doubt that. That's crazy. So we're just waiting. Watch what the market wants to do. Now it's Dude, what is Trade Sinker doing, bro? We're simply waiting to see what price wants to do here. Picking up aggressively. And if we see something we like, we hop in there. We snipe that. Whew. I am paying more attention to Russell because the Russell just always ends up being the better like moving asset. Like, bro, all the time. But just watch. Today that I want to focus on Russell, YM is probably going to move crazy. So we are bouncing from that fair value gap, this one right here. It's a very small fair value gap. Bouncing from that. So if we can come to inverse, this fair value gap, if Russell comes to inverse this small, tiny, bearish fair value gap here, definitely long here. Still looking at the 5-minute, looking for some sort of retracement. Can't hear, no sound, no sound. Oh my goodness. How about now? Should be some sound. Are we good now? Should definitely be sound. Sound is back, nice. Sound is back, nice, nice, nice. Is the stream twitching or it's me? I don't even know any at this point, bro. Caught NQ buys from the bottom, nice one. Still not seeing anything crazy here. So I continue to wait. Don't see anything I like. Second phase done on FTMO, nice one. Nice fucking one. Nice job, man. FTMO came up with a two-step fade, I mean a one-step, you know, challenge. Definitely gonna give that a try. That is literally a game changer. So now that we're up here, let's see what price wants to do here. Just heading straight up here on Russell. Again, more interested in Russell. I mean, super aggressive push here on Russell to the upside. Sheesh. Why Russell moving like YM today? No moves yet. Let's see if we can get something here like that. See if we can get like a bounce into the 5. There's a 5-minute fair value gap. Let's see here. We can get something like that. This possibly inversing that thing up there, that 4-hour up there. Let us see. Or do we want to reject that 4-hour up there? Because we have just tapped into it. So we could very well reject it. Start sinking to the downside. But I am paying attention to this 1-minute fair value gap as well. 2-minute fair value gap, much better. Why do you mark your fair value gaps with the wick? Good question. So I only mark it with the wick whenever there's a gap between the two candles. So you can see on this candle, there's like, let's remove that. You can see there's a little gap between this candle and this candle. So you have to account for that gap when you're drawing your fair value gaps. A lot of people don't know that, but ICT core content, you have to account for that gap when drawing your fair value gaps because it is part of a fair value gap. It's an imbalance. So I always account for the volume imbalance when I'm drawing my fair value gaps whenever there is one. But if there isn't, then you can just draw it regularly from wick to wick. But if there is, I basically ignore the wicks and draw it from the body of the candle to the wick of the next candle. So yeah, good question though. No problemo. Yep, a lot of people don't know that. And it actually helps a lot. Like it helps you avoid some losses, and it's just more accurate in my opinion. First day here, what's up, welcome. Guys, don't stop giving the chat a like. I don't see them likes going up. Keep it pushing. Again, we could very well be bearish because, in this 4-hour, kind of tapped into it. Could just push to the downside. So like the bias today isn't really certain, but I'm just looking at price action to see what it wants to do. YM isn't going anywhere today, as usual. YM has just been I don't know. Yup, I trade live every day except Wednesdays. We're still waiting here. Nothing doing here. Still waiting. No setups yet. Said, bro, do you go live every day? Yeah, I go live every day, but on I have like a Discord community that I go live on every day. But sometimes I come on YouTube. It's $75 monthly to trade live with me every day. Let's see. I do really see the shorts because I do see that YM definitely needs to go take out these lows. I do see that. So I can see the shorts. Like I can see the potential for shorts. But let's just see what happens here. Let's see what happens. I do see potential for shorts. Let's see. Let me remove this. Let's see. Taking out these highs nicely. 5-minute highs. Burak said he took short. Nice, good for you, brother. Let me see like just the volume that's in the market because we are pushing down aggressively. Let's see. See the amount of volume we're working with here. I did have a trial, but not at the moment right now, but I did have one, but not at the moment. We just wait, man, because I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything I like. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. We just gotta wait. The bias today isn't too certain. Burak said, "Do you want to join with me?" This guy, this guy is a troll, bro. No, I don't want to join your shorts, man. YM does look nice to the downside. After taking out those highs, tapping into a, let's see if we tapped into a 5. Rejecting from a 5. YM. Rejecting from a 5. You know, tapping into a, rejecting from a 5. Swept those lows, inverse that 5-minute, that 1 minute. YM might go. Inverse this 1 minute. YM might go, but let's look at Russell. Let's look at Russell. YM looks good. YM looks good. YM looks good to the downside. I mean, it's too late now, but more focused on Russell. And of course, YM happens to be the one that wants to do something. I don't like Russell right now. Like, we're just chopping here until I see an inversion. YM Let's see here. We did get the sweep. We did get the tap and stuff. Those lows resting below. So, yeah. But I don't want to take it just because, like, the price action on YM is just not the cleanest for me. I can actually see that. What, wicked you out at break even or what? So yeah, the YM trade, like, I just didn't like it. I just didn't, but it would have played out nicely, but whatever. I do want to see the inversion on Russell. Once we get that, I'm in there. I'm gonna have to assess an 80 tick stop, it looks like, and then I'm gonna have to go for those lows. Let's see. I am in there when we inverse that. So let me remove this 5 minute. Remove this 5 minute, put this there. iFVG. So 32 minutes for the inversion to come. And then we'll see what happens here. Wait up, bro. Wait up. Don't take off yet. I'm still gonna take this. I'm gonna reduce my risk because I'm going in with 80. I'm going for 80 ticks. And I am in there. Oh my God. Don't like how wide these stops are, but I'm still gonna keep it at 80 ticks. That is as high as I can go. And then I'm aiming for these lows here. 160 ticks. And let's see what happens here. Now we wait and see. Breaking even at these lows. Stop should really be above 1,500 away from passing. You're chilling. Let's push. Take a look at YM real quick. See, YM already basically played out. Let's just push, man. Come off it, mate. Those lows look so nice. Like, don't do anything weird. Let's see what happens here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's take out those lows, man. Let's take out those lows aggressively. And then I can move to break even. See what happens there. Yep, that is RTY. Yes, it is RTY. Russell index. We have technically taken out those lows. So technically, I am supposed to break even. Technically. I just don't want to break even because I feel like it's too close to the break even point, and price can literally just fluctuate quickly and wake me out. So I'm gonna wait for a more aggressive downwards push, and then I'll break even. Especially if we inverse this 1 minute fair value gap here, definitely break even. If we inverse this, I'm breaking even for sure. Let's push. Let's keep it pushing. I'm just so ready to break even. Y'all don't even get it. Can't wait to break even. I think I'm gonna move to break even at this point, man. I'm gonna move to break even here. Let's push, let's push. Stops are now at break even. Risk-free trade here. I just hope I didn't move it too quickly. But now the trade is risk-free. I just hope I didn't move it too quickly to break even. Let's push, let's push, let's push. Let's keep it pushing. Let's show the balance. Okay. We are still in that fair value gap, rejecting it. Once we inverse it, we should be good. Once we inverse that, we should be good. So stops are at break even at this point. He said close it. I can't, bro. As much as I want to, I cannot. I have to wait for the trade to play out. Stops at break even. Again, so the trade is risk-free now. Now we just need this thing to play out. We've inversed that fair value gap. 1 minute inversion, so we probably could be good. Breaking up bad? Shit. I just don't know, bro. I don't get it. What are we doing? What are we doing? What is Trump saying right now? What is Trump saying right now, bro? Trump talking about, bro? It does look like YM would have played out, quickly today. But I was more interested in Russell. Yep, I am using Trade Syncer for sure. I'm copy trading across multiple accounts right now. We're heading back up here. Not looking the best here. Again, stops are at break even, so chill it. Let's push. Let's push. I do see these lows as well. That price will definitely want to take out as well. These lows. So, bro, why is this guy spamming that? Bro, no. Bro, I'm about to block you, bro. Hola, supposed to block that man. Let's push. Okay, we're now at those lows. We're pushing nicely, nicely. I love it. I love what I'm seeing. I love what I'm seeing. I love what I'm seeing. Now we have these final lows to take out. I don't want to be greedy. I am practicing being more like just letting my TP hit and letting my, because lately I've been trying to be a bit greedy and not like take full TP and just let some run. Even though this could continue running, I just want to, you know, practice discipline and just take everything off where I need to. So I'm just going to wait for full TP to hit, and then that'll be that for me for the day. If you guys want to close partials, you know, go ahead and do that if you want, but I'm definitely just gonna take everything off down there, you know, just to practice taking off where I need to. Let's hit that. Let's hit that. We're so close. Boom. That's what we fucking do. That's what. Let's see some fucking W's in the chat. Let's see some W's in the fucking chat, brother. Let's see some fucking W's, bro. W's in the chat. Oh my goodness. This thing is sinking. 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 Where are the W's? Why am I not seeing W's in the chat, bro? Let's see some W's. Let's see some W's, bro. W's, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is what we do. Fuck. Fuck. Done for the day, man. What are you telling me? Done for the day. W's in the chat, my brother. We're still sinking, bro. But I don't care. I actually don't care. Took my profit, I'm out. Took my profit, I am out. What are you telling me? Fuck. Fuck. Whoo. Jameer said, Jameer, I'll get right back. I'll get right to you. Give me a second. This thing can keep sinking, bro. Thing can keep sinking, but I am done. I'm done. I don't care what happens. I am done. Look at why I'm also sinking nicely. Jameer said, why did I take yeah, the short on Russell, even though the bias was bullish? Because the bias wasn't really bullish. The bias was, remember I was saying I wasn't really sure about the actual bias because we were in the middle of like two possible scenarios. We could either be bullish bouncing from this 4 hour, or we could be bearish bouncing from this 4 hour up here. It looks like price chose to bounce lower using this 4 hour. So as I see that, you know, YM is also very bullish and pushing down. Now, I don't like to base my trades based on YM. Like, I don't like to like trade one, like use one to predict what the other is going to do, because a lot of times you will, find yourself, even though they are correlated, you don't want to do that. So I'm like, we're stuck between either being bullish or bouncing here from this fair value gap. So all I'm looking for now is for a clean setup to show us which direction it wants to go. Time was in alignment as well. Look at that. As soon as we took TP, time was in alignment as well. 10:01, time was in alignment. We inverse this iFVG to the downside, also bouncing into that 4-hour up there. So as I see that we're bouncing and rejecting from that 4-hour up there, I'm like, okay, we may want to respect this 4-hour. So all I'm looking for to validate that reasoning is for an inversion to the downside. So I drew this inversion. As we bounce into that, I'm like, okay, we could potentially push to the downside if we do inverse this 1 minute. Boom, we inversed it, put my stops 80 ticks, 160, you already know that. And then boom, price sunk to the downside. So the bias wasn't certain that it was bullish. Sometimes it's very clear to see that, okay, the bias is clearly bullish. But in this scenario, the bias wasn't too clear. So I was kind of like in the middle of both. So now I was just waiting to see what the setup presented, aligning with time. Time came, the setup came, executed, boom, banger trade. That is how we fucking do it. That is how we fucking do it. That is how we do it, bro. Yeah, but Jameer, hope you understand the explanation. Boom, hit TP, boom. Yes, sir. So yeah, the reason was because the bias wasn't certain. We could have either went up or down. So it just depended on time and setup. So yeah. But yeah, guys, that is that for me. I'm back here tomorrow. I have been live streaming this whole week. I'm back here tomorrow. You can check out my previous live streams. We do this shit. So thank you guys for kicking it with me. If you guys want to check out any prop firms, use the code STANFX, get you the best deals at prop firms. If you want to trade live with me every single day with my Discord, I think the link is going to be in my bio. I'm not sure, but check that out. Monthly subscription to trade live with me in my Discord, premium private Discord. And yeah, guys, keep learning, keep improving, and let's get this fucking bread. So yeah, that is that for me, guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Insane trade, I know, it's insane. Boom, literally after hitting TP, price is doing this. This is what we do. We snipe these entries, bro. We snipe these. Sniper, Wesley Snipes. But yeah, that's that for me, guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to be live streaming tomorrow as well to end the week off. Live streaming this whole week on YouTube. Continue to give this chat a like. And yeah, I mean, I called it out on live, so, join the weekend. Sure. But yeah, thank you guys so much for... Why are you not trading NQ nowadays? As I said, me and NQ got beef. We got unsettled beef, bro. Like we're actually fighting right now. So until that beef is settled, I'm not touching NQ. Like we're actually we have beef. So we're fighting, bro. So until that's settled, I'm just gonna keep trading my YM and NQ. which has been doing spectacular. Yeah, guys, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm here tomorrow, 9:30, same time, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, same exact time. Let's see if we can end the week strongly. Let's see if we can end the week with a banger. Yeah, done for the day. NQ moved nicely today. Yeah, I mean, NQ is cool. NQ can move nicely, but Russell moved nicely as well. How can I learn your model? I have the program. Link is in my bio if you want to learn the model. The link is in my bio. I go through and explain everything, exactly how it works.